Good evening, everybody out there on Facebook land, YouTube, or whatever. I'm Reverend Norm on Norm's Community Corner and readings by Reverend Norm. Today, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. We're going to let the Spirit, as usual, lead us in what we're going to be talking about. What we're going to be talking about. Of course, my cat thinks he has to be part of the show, and that's okay, so just bear with us. And the one thing we're going to talk about is the virus that's going around, the Corona-19 virus. Do I think it's being going out of proportion? Yes. Okay. I absolutely do think it is, but still, we can never be too safe. You don't hear about how the people are getting better. You hear about how the track, and I'm not saying don't take this seriously, folks. Please do take it seriously, because it is a serious epidemic. It is serious to have. You got to move, okay. It is serious to follow through with whatever we're doing. All these viruses, whether it's Ebola or whether it's AIDS or whether it's this or that, you know what, folks? It's all serious. For years and years and years, we've had to overcome many diseases. Like we've had to overcome malaria, we've had to overcome yellow fever, you name it. We've overcome them. We can overcome this, and I truly believe we will. Let's start taking precautions. Let's start saying, you know what? I've got to follow these rules and regulations. I look out in the park and I see all these children and the parents out there with no mask, and I see them with no mask. I see them playing like there's no tomorrow, and the parents can care less. And then they wonder why. Okay. Well, I got my very, very special friend with a beautiful smile. Are you smiling beautifully, Mary? Are you smiling beautifully? All right. That's because you're a winner, right? Hey, are you excited about Thursday? You're going back now to do your TV show?
Right now, it's up to the doctor.
Okay.
Calling in Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, if you're still coughing,
yeah,
I do not want you out there, and because I had to go out today. In fact, I got my insulin. I'll be out of it, so I had to get it today. How
you doing with your coughing?
I'm still, I coughed, oh my God, I coughed so much for 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One of the things.
Got a lot to do with it right now, too.
Right. Oh, yeah. The air, the air out there is so full of pollution and so full of all that back stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, and you and I know we can heal ourselves a lot more than what people think they can.
Oh,
yeah. And one of the things I'm also looking at, too, is people have got to start, and I think you'll agree with me, Mary, is people are going to start working together to heal what the heck is going on. Do they really care? I walk into the market basket and I see a lot of it. I know the law says they don't have to, it's their choice. But even a lot of the employees in the different stores are not wearing them.
Yeah, and they should.
Yeah. How's your kitty? How's your babies doing?
Good. I'm going to show you so you can see it. So,
okay.
Okay. Look.
Wow. How, baby? A little bit more. I did. My cat decides he has to come on the air too. He already greeted us earlier,
Oh, there she goes. She says hi.
Yeah.
She talks when she wants to.
Yeah.
Say hi again. Huh?
Did he just say hi?
You gonna say hi?
Did she just say hi?
Say hi. Say hi. Oh, she makes lovey dovey.
Yeah. Did she just say? Did I just hear her actually say hi?
Yes.
Okay. And who are you, Mary? What do you have for a TV show?
on Thursday at 5 o'clock live.
Uh huh.
We'll see what happens.
Right. Well, I'm praying that you can be one. Yeah, I'm praying that you can be my co-host. So we'll stay enough apart so that we won't, worry about the virus. And I have a young lady by the name of Ashley coming on as well, and she's going to talk about how she overcame her heart problem.
Wow, that's great.
So I'll tell you, I miss going, and I bet you do too. I do miss going down to the studio.
Yeah, I do.
Because it gave us both something to do. And
there you go. She's high again. That's unusual.
There you go. Yeah, big boy doesn't know what he wants to do. I got to tell you, my son surprised me today, Mary. I guess he got some extra money, and he bought me a whole big box of meat.
Wow, is that great, huh?
Isn't it? Isn't that what family's all about?
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. If you need anything, call me and let me know. We'll help pick you up. How's that?
All righty, thank you.
Well, you're my adopted sister, right?
Yep.
Even if you do beat me up all the time.
Yes, that's right. I have to.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody's got to keep an eye on me, right?
That's right.
One of the things I'm actually looking at, Mary, we're going to be fine through. May's going to be a little touchy, but actually in June it's going to start getting better and better and better. But then we got another thing coming around in October.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to watch out for.
Yeah, and you know what? Close that door. Well, no, that's all right, I guess. But if we keep watching out, and just take care of ourselves. Take vitamins.
You have to. No one else watches out for you. You have to.
Oh yeah.
You have to be number one.
Yeah, I love going for my 5 o'clock morning walks.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person. Never was.
No. Well, I wasn't until after my dog crossed over that she's kicking me in the butt, saying, "Get out there and do that walking," And now, one thing I have met, and with Miriam, probably, I have met a lot of different homeless people out there.
Yeah.
You know what? They give me the courage. They give me the strength to continue on what I'm doing.
I've been to what they call the Cafe 69.
Right.
It used to be the old police station.
Yeah.
And I went there a few times, and I met some nicest people you want to meet, really. You should go there. And I talked to so many people how they became homeless.
Yeah. And
you'd be surprised how they did.
Yeah.
And because they wanted to.
Yeah. And it can be pretty tragic.
Yes, it is. Yeah, on some of them, it's very tragic for them.
It's not, the thing is, it's not only veterans, and it's not only drug addicts, and people who have hit rock bottom. It's, we can't categorize everybody into one little area.
Yeah,
you agree?
You can't.
No.
You can't.
I actually know what it's like to be homeless, but I never had to sleep out in the cold. I actually, just the day I was going to have to move out, I actually found an apartment, so I was feeling pretty blessed. All these people, I think you'll probably agree with me, Mary, a lot of these people take what they have for granted.
Yeah.
I did it one time. Then I had a rude awakening. Have you ever taken everything for granted?
No, I take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
I've always had. I was taught never take anything or anybody for granted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when I started being with a person that I was with, we were making good money. We had an excellent relationship, and I had a nice apartment and all that stuff. But you know what? Just like that, in a heartbeat, I lost it all.
You're right. It can be gone.
Yeah. And I'm not sorry for it. Yeah. And folks, I am not sorry. It taught me.
This was a few years back. I've been where I had no phone.
Yeah.
No TV. Yeah. I was losing my lights. I had lost just about everything.
Yeah. It's amazing how the spirit or God works, isn't it?
Yeah. But you had to fight back, and now you had to fight back hard.
Oh yeah. I used to feel, oh my God, I can never do it. I think Big Boy was Scott. Oh my God, look at me. I can't do this. I had a very dear friend of mine. You would love this woman. She had the AIDS virus. Okay. And she looked at me one day. She said, "Who the hell do you think you are sitting here feeling sorry for yourself when I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see my children grow up." And then her boyfriend came at 5 o'clock in the morning, Mary. Can you imagine? Oh my God. I had my cucumber eye makeup on, And he said, "Come on, you're going to work." And you know what? There was a whole new beginning. I went to a wonderful AA meeting through mental health. I had a great counselor there who did not pull punches. He told it like it was. And that was the best I had ever had. And I love it today. I love who I am today. Don't you love who you are?
You say, and I say the same thing, if you can't take me for who I am, then you're not my friend.
No.
Walk away, and I'll walk away.
Right.
It's just that.
Yep. I won't hate you, but I won't want anything to do with you.
There you go.
By the way, I'm going to give you a message from Hattie.
Okay.
Okay. She told me to tell you, keep your chin up because she loves you.
Yeah, she knows I'll always love her.
And she also told me to tell you to take care of those kitty cats because she's going to help you.
Oh, yeah. I still have 1, 2, 3 of us.
Oh, really? So how old is Hattie? How long has Hattie been gone now?
10, 11 years.
So your cats are pretty old.
January. Yeah, 11 years in January.
So
and
your
the cats are going to be, Lavinia and Crystal are going to be 12 years old.
Okay. Yeah. Folks, I met Mary after many years of being separated with each other. We were at a restaurant up in Amory Street, right? And they were also, and there was this young man that was there. I can always remember. I told him that he's going to be very careful driving. I think he's going back to California, wasn't he? Or
Steve Stretch. That was Steve Stretch.
right. And was he going back to somewhere? And I told him that he needed to be very careful. He's going to end up with some car trouble. Unfortunately, it happened that way.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
And then you said be careful coming around the corner, going on a ramp, that there was somebody coming the wrong way, and there was.
See, a lot of people, I'll tell people be very careful so that you don't get rear-ended or whatever. And they'll say, "Well, I haven't got rear-ended yet." No, because I gave you that warning to be careful.
Yeah. And you kept saying, be very careful where I live.
Right.
There was a bad accident out here this week.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how many cars involved, but you can see all the skid marks out here.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty, anybody killed?
I don't know.
No, okay. Because over where
I
Mike
heard
and
the name,
Tammy.
but I didn't know it.
Yeah.
What would happen.
Okay. When Mike and Tammy lived over on the corner of Valley and Cypress, they had an accident. I think one person died, and then they had other people rushed to the hospital. And the one thing that I'm very disturbed about, because the police, I'm not going to say they're not doing their job. I won't say that, but I think they could be more alert. Okay. A lot more violence has been happening. What are you eating good?
You know what I mean? I feel like eating them.
Yeah.
I made chicken.
Yeah.
Potatoes. I got coleslaw and cranberry sauce.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, we're having turkey and mashed potato with gravy.
Oh, that's good. I love that too.
I got that on a sale at Market Basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a $10 thing, and I got it for like $4.
Yeah, I got that today because I had to go pay my rent.
Well, did you get my baby Crystal?
That's what I got.
Did you get my baby Crystal some chicken?
I did. I got chicken out here, and I said she smelled it right off the bat when I was bringing it in, and she was hollering at me. I said, "You better wait. We better wait for it." So I cut them off, and it wasn't warm, so I had to warm it up.
Yeah.
A little bit of butter on it, she was satisfied.
Oh, yeah. Well, my big boy has been coming laying down beside me during the day and in the evening, but then at night he goes on his bed with Scott. So the cats are becoming, and I love it because they're becoming cat and dogs are our best friend.
Something happened.
Yeah.
I can't see one up.
Okay.
There we go. Somebody
Okay.
tried
But
to
I
come
was
on.
gonna say I can see you. I think he wants to go out again.
No, it's somebody else.
Oh, one of the things that I'm looking at with you, Mary, is that
Okay.
you and I,
Great hat.
and we're going to have a bigger audience when we go back. Okay. I also, I don't know if I told you or not, if you read it, I also have a blog, and it's called Reverend Norm, the whole word Reverend Norm blog dot, wait a minute, Reverend Norm dot blogspot.com. Okay. Did I do that right, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I actually did it right. Wow. You know, so I've been occupying my time when on the computer now. Oh my God, I'm back on the cable. It cost me a fortune. It really did. I got almost $600 to get back on. And went from 420. Yeah, but you see my big boy from 420 to almost $600 just to get back on. They call it a credit finance fee.
Oh my God.
And see, they're not government regulated. They can have their own. That's like the IRS is not government regulated either. So, and I think that the government should have more control. But I don't know if I want, as long as it doesn't interfere with our Second Amendment and our First Amendment right on freedom of speech. How is my friend Beverly and Dick Brown doing?
They're doing better than they have been.
Oh, that's good.
They're doing good. Beverly, a month ago, she had surgery on her left leg.
Oh.
And I guess she had clots or something in her left leg with the veins.
Yeah.
So that she had to go have that done.
Okay. Hey, now that do you have trouble with your feet being a diabetic? It never goes away. Yeah, it never goes away, does it?
Yeah, no. And in fact, I need to see a doctor. I really do because I'm getting blisters on my feet.
Ooh.
So that's not good.
No.
So I need to see but nobody's open to see a doctor.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm not going to the emergency room.
Right, no.
I won't go there.
No. And you'd have to wait 2 or 3 hours anyways before you got in there,
Yeah, no, I won't go to There's too much going on in the emergency room.
Right.
To go there.
And the sad part, medicine is not like it used to be. And I honor the nurses, I honor the doctors, I honor the LPNs, and all the whole staff that work in the hospital, and the people that work in the nursing homes, home care. I think they are a special kind of people.
Yeah, they are. They're on the front line, and they're our heroes.
Right, they really are. I think they're more of a hero. And don't get me wrong, please. The police are heroes, the fire department are heroes, but the people that really are on the front line are the staff at the hospitals and at the nursing home.
Yeah, because they got the brunt of it.
Right, and the sad part is a lot of the patients that go there don't really care.
Yeah, how true. That is so true.
They will.
Yeah. I keep saying, and they look at me like I'm crazy, because I have my mask on.
Yeah.
And these people got kids.
Yeah.
No mask.
No,
nothing.
no.
And they're coughing like crazy. I go the other way when they start coughing.
Oh, one day there was this one person that kept following me with no mask on, and I had my mask on, and I said, I can't do this. I literally had to go out of the store. I told the store, one of the clerks, I said, I'll be right back, but I can't deal with what's going on. Right. And I walked out so I could get some fresh air because I could not deal with what was going on. Yes, folks, the virus is serious. It really is. But we can stop it by following the instructions. Take your vitamins. I am recommending taking protein powder, and I'm also recommending taking your vitamin C powder and doing your smoothies with all the different in it. By the way, yesterday the day before yesterday, I had Dr. Jody on.
Yeah, I heard her.
Yeah, isn't she fantastic?
She really is. great kid.
And the thing is, she really cares about it. Yeah. Well, they're kids to you and I,
You know?
Yeah. But, and she knows and she cares about what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like people don't realize just because I have difference of opinion with my political views, it doesn't mean that I'm not a spiritualist. And my political views are my political views. You and I don't always agree on the political views. Okay.
We talk about it.
No, but we're still best friends. I don't. I don't know how to hate. Do you?
Huh?
I don't know how to hate. I really don't.
About that.
I may hate their actions, but not them.
Maybe anger.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Yeah.
For certain things.
Yeah. The thing with anger is, are we angry at the person or are we angry at ourselves?
At one point, I was angry at.
Yeah, Abigail Vera wouldn't mind getting a reading.
Who?
Abigail.
Wouldn't mind getting a reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on there. You ready for me to do a reading on someone?
Sure.
All right. Abigail, relax. It's going to get better. Financially, you're going to do okay. Start taking care of you and your children. Don't worry about what other people say. Okay. Don't worry about what's going on for tomorrow. Worry about what's happening today. And you really have got to let go of yesterday. So many people think that they have to carry all this baggage with them. You don't have to. All you have to do is let go. Financially, yeah, Abigail, it's going to be a struggle, but it's not going to be that bad of a struggle, only if you allow it to. Believe me, Mary and I have gone through many struggles in life, but we don't be the quitter. Whether you and your husband...
Many mountains.
I'm sorry?
I'm on many mountains.
Oh, yeah. Then, as we struggle and you worry about the relationship you have with your husband and you worry about the relationship that you have with your children, in order to have a stronger and much better relationship with anybody, build a stronger relationship within you. Learn how to be positive within you. Do you agree with that, Mary? Learn how to let go of all the anger issues. Don't weigh out on the pity pot. It's not all that's going to do is hold you back. Abigail, be strong. And if you don't want someone to be in your life, it's okay to block them. It's okay because 9 out of 10, they're probably being very nosy and want to know what you're doing with your children. Okay? That's like Mary and I, we have met a lot of people going on. Of course, we're only 17, right, Mary?
I know.
Right, yeah, I know.
I'm
But
27.
there you go. By the way, your dad is saying hi to you.
Hello, Bob.
He also says he misses chopping wood. Did you chop wood with him?
Yes.
And was that a lot of your time and his time together?
Yep. He taught me how to use the chainsaw.
Yeah.
To take the old tractor, how to plow.
Yeah.
This was a plow that we had years ago up in Loudon.
Yeah.
I had to go underneath the tractor to hook up the plow.
Yeah. And we didn't die from it, did we?
No, I did it. I did went up in the woods, take the saw, chop it up and everything else. So while my father was working, that was my job.
Yeah. Well, I did too. Yeah.
Same thing. My father had to get his rest when he went to bed. I'm the one that kept that furnace going with wood.
Yeah, I hear you, because when my dad, he would sit there with his feet in the oven while I was going out and chopping up the wood. But you know what? It didn't hurt me.
No.
I went in the snow, and you say, well, you should have thought of that before, But that's okay. I knew how to use one of those little butt saws or two-handle saws.
The one with the tool?
Oh, yeah, And you know what? And you learn how to survive. Just like you people with the Corona-19 virus, learn how to survive within yourself.
Right. You have to survive.
Yeah.
And if you don't really learn how to survive, you're not going to last on this earth.
No. And you know what? If you get the sniffle, don't panic. It doesn't mean that you had the Corona-19 virus.
Yeah, that's like me. I had pneumonia twice, and I had the flu.
Yeah. And you didn't, no, I know there's a lot of elderly people that are crossing over to the other side. One of my very good friends, Susan, her dad passed away, but he also had a lot of physical disabilities as well. It's most people that have a weak and low immunity system that are more apt to get it, or just being careless. Folks, it is real. But unfortunately, a lot of it is the news media likes to blow it out of proportion. Okay? They like to dramatize this. They're not telling you how many people are getting better. And that and they, and they need to do that. They need to show some encouragement that we can get better. Do not let your political views interfere with your healing process. You don't have to agree with my political views. I don't have to agree with Mary's political views or anybody else's. All we know is what we learned from our own selves. I had a person tell me, because of who I support, that I was not a very good spiritualist.
I know someone told me the same thing.
Yeah. But I am who I am.
Democrat or Republican, it doesn't matter.
No.
If they don't like you, they don't like you. So that, you know what I say? Like you said, same thing. Everybody has their own person, who they like, who they don't like. You vote for which within your heart.
Right. And I don't have, I'm not going to tell you I'm right. I'm not going to tell you I'm wrong. And anybody who's out there that says they're right or wrong and they know all the answers, you know what? They know absolutely nothing.
You don't know all the answers.
No. Well, you and I do, Mary.
I wish I did.
Well, we can pretend we do.
I'm getting better. I'm starting to learn more and more about how to run the computer and different things I have here.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We've been on this hiatus. Mary, I just used a big word.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Hiatus, yeah. Lori would have been proud of me. Yeah, there you go. But I've learned how to go on blog. I've learned how to go on YouTube. I learned how I can do all this stuff and not worry about, am I going to be able to do it? Because I am one of these guys. I am a procrastinator. Okay. And you have to stop being a procrastinator. It's like my son told me a long time ago to do this, and this, but I was procrastinating. And once in a while, he does not let me forget it. You know what I mean? And that's okay, because now, it is that great. By the way, Mary, you just recently lost someone, didn't you? Did someone in your family cross over?
Yeah, that was in December. That was my niece.
Your niece. May I give you a message?
Yeah.
Okay. She's very happy where she's at. And you were like a mother to her also?
Amanda.
Yeah. And was that your other niece's sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. 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 Okay.
Right
Yeah.
there, I have some of her ashes in it.
Oh, that's cool. Because the other one that I did a memorial service for and her are together.
Yeah, Robin. Yeah,
And,
they knew each other.
yeah. And who sang the country western music?
Robin.
Because I'm hearing a woman singing a lot of country western music that has crossed.
It could be my mother too.
Okay, then that's who it is. Because she enjoyed singing, didn't she? Your dad was a performer?
God, she had a beautiful voice.
Yeah. Your dad was a performer as well?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Did he play the guitar?
He had his own band.
Uh-huh. Who played the mandolin?
He didn't play piano. My aunt played piano.
Okay.
My father played the Hawaiian guitar.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and for all those out there, you know, Mary and I are from the old school where music to me was music, and country and western was music. The 50s
Yeah.
and 60s were music. I don't understand the music of today.
Yeah, me
But
neither.
my mother, I can hear my foster mother now saying, in our day, we didn't have that kind of music in our day. So that's the way I look at it. Every generation has a different way of having music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the exciting part, Mary, and I have one of my foster sisters. I grew up in foster homes. Came in contact with me about a month ago.
Great.
So now we're communicating with each other. And then I have communicated with her cousin Dave. And I don't remember my childhood way back until I was like 5 or 6 years old. You know, and I'm not sure if I really want to.
Yeah.
You know, how far back do you remember?
You know, I can't go as far as back as my sister can
Uh-huh.
because I've lost some years.
Yeah,
I cannot. She can go all the way back, but as far as I can go, maybe too old. 5 years old. That's it.
me too.
I can't go back any further.
The last thing I remember at 5.5 years old, just before I moved in with my real father, I was in this Methodist church in Sunapee, New Hampshire, Christmas Eve. And I remember very well my foster mother, bless her heart, carried me on her shoulders, not on up like you would a baby. And I can remember I had a pair of pajamas on and a pair of moccasins. And I can remember her carrying me down the stairs and taking me to the car. And then, like a week later, I remember moving into my real dad's. That's as far back as I can remember.
Yeah.
You know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
But for some reason, like a doctor told me one time, he wanted to know how far I could go back. And he said, for some reason, I blocked something out.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
yeah, and that's okay, right? You know, and you know, you're an old soul.
Yeah.
You know that you know that you were a nun at one time.
Really?
Yeah,
That's why I'm close to a lot of nuns right now.
right. And a lot of the nuns that you are friends with now, actually, you knew them back in their past life as well.
Yeah, some are out of New York, Philadelphia,
Yeah.
some are in Boston, the sisters,
So
and
you
a
had
lot
it
of them
out
are
there.
out of Portugal
Yeah.
right now with me.
Isn't that amazing how we can get still in contact? I love, and because I have a lot of people from all over the area that are just coming in contact with me, and I think that's awesome. You know, and I think and for people that don't want to believe that the spirits are there, they are there. They're real. I don't believe in the demon spirits. I don't.
Believe in angels.
I do too. Are there bad angels? Absolutely, bad actions of angels. Just like when you're growing up, there are bad actions of children. You know, of course, you and I were perfect when we were growing up.
Let me ask you something. What do you think about my cousin,
Yeah,
the little one?
yeah.
What do you think about her? She's in a nursing home right now.
I actually don't see her improving.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
And-
I don't either.
and actually, now actually, I think she's really
Right
wanting.
now.
She actually is ready to go home.
Yeah, and she's always saying that.
Yeah, her husband is waiting to bring her home.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's getting very good care. I'm looking at within the next 3 to 6 months, she's going to be crossing over,
She's always telling me that.
and she wants to.
Yeah.
She gave up a lot of freedom when she got sick because she was also a very independent woman.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
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 Very independent
Right.
person. Always on the go.
Yep. Now her neighbor took her cat, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So the cat's got a good home.
Yeah.
Okay. And she goes and watches the cat, and if you see your cats getting going sometimes, it's because the cats that have crossed over are getting your cats going.
Yeah, I know. I saw Giorgio. Oh my God, this was like about 3 days ago. I saw him. I saw his tail,
Yeah.
and that tail was waggling. And I said, "You get back with Addie where you belong."
Yeah. Okay, what did she say, Miss Wood?
Because he comes here and he just teases my cat. He teases Sophie so much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
one of the things
yeah.
I'm also looking with you too is the your family that at one time you had a separation there, but you and your mom have always been close, have you not?
Me and my mother, yeah, always.
Okay. Did she make cornbread?
Oh God, yeah. She made everything was her own stuff.
Yeah,
Her own
Abigail,
bread, her
she's
own
saying
food,
there-
everything was all hers.
Too bad there are a lot of people that are ignorant.
Yeah, and I agree with it. I just got a message here from one of the people here. Too bad that there are a lot of people that are ignorant, and they are ignorant because they don't want to follow what the procedures are. You know, wearing a mask, wearing the gloves. You know, I don't. And the one thing I don't see is even when it's time to go back to school, I don't think the children are going to want. They prefer to be at home and doing the study online.
Yeah.
And I have predicted
I
this.
don't do it. It's going too hard.
Right.
If they think about, put them every 6 feet. If they can't get them all on there.
No. And not only that, even when it's over, I have said this for a long time, haven't I, Scott?
Yeah.
That people are going to do more internet education than they are going to be in the classroom.
Yeah. I see that more and more now.
And one of the bureaucrats going to do about the education, the teachers, the so-called principals and the vice principals and the assistant principals and superintendents and all these administrational people. What are they going to be doing? How much are we going to have to support them financially?
Yeah. How true.
You know, and this is the sad part of it, you know. And one of the things that I want people to realize is that education is great. You can put all the books in front of you in a classroom or on whatever, but the students are only going to learn what they want to learn.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's so true.
Yep. I had learned more after I got out of school than I did when I was in school.
Yeah, you and I both.
Yeah.
I learned more out of school than I did inside, and that is
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah. I used to get kicked out into the hallway when I was in junior high. And I used to take the book. I read every single book. I used to call the operators and talk to them all the time, you know. But like you said, when I learned more even in high school, when I learned more on my own than I did in school.
Yeah.
You
Life
could,
every day is something to learn. You never know what you're going to see on TV, what you're going to learn. Life is just what's all about. You learn.
You're never too old to learn.
You're right.
Yeah.
Never. No one's ever. I don't care if you're 90 years old.
Nope.
You're never too old.
No.
For anything.
Well, Scott and I are looking into taking a course in law. I think I told you that before. Yeah. You know. And we're going to take a course in law just for something to do. You know.
Yeah. I got two of them that I took.
Uh-huh. Well, you also took a private investigator work, right?
Huh?
You also did private investigating, right?
Yeah, I passed. I was one of the top 10s in that class.
Did you follow through with it?
Yeah, I got my diploma in that.
No, I mean, did you do some investigation work?
I did.
You miss it?
I did. No, because it's dangerous out there being a private eye.
Yeah.
And what you have to go through to get somebody to sign a paper, not knowing they're going to sign it, and then after when they sign it and they look, you'll have a gun at your head.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you know, that's the thing I wouldn't like. Yeah,
I've had that done to me.
yeah, you know. Ooh,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
And we're too pretty for that, aren't we?
yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah,
And then you know what else is a good course? It's what they call the First Amendment.
right,
You go all through your whole amendments.
right. And that's what I'm going to be doing and studying that and the Second Amendment right. I just want to I mainly want to study for tenant rights in New Hampshire.
Yeah. You know how many amendments back when I took mine? It was 119
Wow.
amendments. And I got all of them here, all the amendments.
Yeah. But I mainly want to, I mainly want to protect the tenants.
Yeah.
Because you and I know that the tenants, the landlords can do pretty much what they want to do.
You're right.
There's a council member, I'm not mentioning the person's name, that literally verbally abused his tenant, name calling her and him and all this other stuff. and the courts found in the landlord's favor.
Yeah.
You know, and because well, in New Hampton, they seem to side with the landlords, whether they're right or wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and
true. Unless you know the law,
yeah,
and we could put a book out
Yeah.
on that. Like I have about a half a dozen books right now,
Right,
if not more,
yeah.
in law.
yeah.
It will give you everything now.
Yeah.
That's
But
in that book.
yeah. By the way, Abigail, don't let your landlord push you around. Stick up for your rights. You do have rights. Don't let them push you around or
Yeah,
your
no right
employer.
pushing her around.
You know, stick up for your rights. You got to learn
That's
because
right.
you're an intelligent lady. You're a great mom. Stick up for what you believe in and stick up for your rights. For all those people that are out there who have been abused by their landlords and they think they don't have any rights, you really do have rights. You agree, Mary?
Yes, I do.
They really,
Yes, I do.
you really have more rights than you realize. You just got to research it. Don't let your landlords bully you. On the other hand, not only,
Go to the library.
yeah, research on the library, go to the computer, but also you can't bully the landlord as well. You know, it's a two-way street. You have to work together. My landlord, I mean the manager of my building tells us right out he doesn't like tenants.
Really?
Yep.
What a jerk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he refuses to repair things that have to be done. Okay. Like this one person had a door that was damaged in the land, and he offered to fix it and take it off his rent. Oh, that landlord would, the manager went berserk. No, you cannot do that. You fix a door at your own expense. No, it is a landlord's responsibility.
But if that person did it themselves,
Right. Then that's a different story.
that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that person didn't do it. It was like that when they moved in.
He's supposed to fix it.
Yeah.
That's his responsibility.
Yeah. Oh,
not
yeah.
the tenant.
Well, that's like I'm going to be having my gas turned back on. And I asked the manager if they would help us pay the expense of having the line checked out. No, that's your expense.
That's not right, because
No.
the gas line belongs to him.
Yeah.
It's
But-
because of his pipes coming in.
Oh, yeah. But I think he was trying to leave the door open for him. My
Right.
cat doesn't know what he wants to do yet. He's back and forth, you know.
He wants to eat birdie meat.
Oh, okay. Well, we're looking for his turkey meat,
Yeah.
you know.
That's cute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, and the one thing, Mary, I do believe that you got a lot more healing coming into your body. I do believe that where you have your clear mind, and I hope you can make it on Wednesday to the show.
Yeah.
Even if you could only make it for an hour, that's okay. You know.
Yeah.
But I would ask you if you could give us a ride down. I'll talk to you more about that. I am Norm on Norm's Community Corner, and I am here with my friend Mary LeMay on Cruising with Mary. And folks, she's going to bring on a naked man to do a pole dance for her on Cruising with Mary.
Yes.
What do you think, Mary? That would be different,
I
wouldn't
think
it?
I might put a bikini on one of my cats and have them do a kitty dance.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Imagine how fast we could get shut down if we did something like that. You know. Hey, Mary, when we're going back, do you know how many guests we're allowed to have on our new show?
I
You know.
got nothing. I had no idea what the rules or anything else. I got nothing from them.
Okay, because I'm going to get a hold of Brandon and find out. And because I know that we don't go all we go into that exit door. We go right into that, right from the hall, right into that door that used to be the exit
We
door.
don't go to the sitting room anymore.
I'm sorry? No,
Don't
No.
go into the sitting room anymore.
no. I think that's overboard, but that's okay. But we go right into that little door there. So that once you're done, you go back out that door. No fraternizing, no talking with anybody. You know. So I don't know if we're gonna. We'll have to get a little bag and put it out there so that we can record it and download our show. You know, I'm going to talk to him about that. You know, I'll go on Facebook. I'll let you know whatever I hear.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I had one coming.
Yeah.
Because if you notice most of your mics now,
Yeah.
that most of WMUR mics are hanging from the ceiling, so you
Yeah.
don't touch them.
You're right.
To me, I think that's what they should do, hang them from the ceiling.
Oh, I agree. That way, and then you don't get your mouth on the phone, and
That's
you know, and I
just hang
agree
them
with
from the
that.
ceiling
Yeah.
right up over you.
Yeah.
But what they have now, to me, I have one coming. It's called a wind shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you see, you know, when you're out in the cold and the
Yeah.
wind, that you see that shield they put over the mics.
Yeah.
I have one coming.
Oh, I should get one too. You know, where'd you get it on Amazon?
It's out of, in fact, I called WMUR, and they let me know who to look for.
Yeah.
That's where they get theirs.
Yeah.
And it's called Sweetwater.
Okay.
They're in Florida.
Yeah. Okay. If you think of it, text me on that on Facebook or on my phone so that I can order one
Give
too.
me the number for Sweetwater.
Yeah, because I think that would be a good idea. That way, we're protecting ourselves.
Because of that screen that you have for the mic,
Right.
that's yours.
Yeah.
You take it home, because I won't leave it there.
No.
That will come with me.
Yeah.
Because you can take those and wash them off.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
And I disinfect everything when I get home.
Yeah.
Because you have to be safe and you have to be careful. You know.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you saw today on the news, they say it's not, I can't see where it's going down.
Yeah.
There's 9 people died already.
Right.
In
Yeah.
Hillsborough County.
Well, you know, and the one thing that I'm going to tell everybody as I get ready to close up here is, remember, folks, this is your choice. You can all work together to help us get over this virus, or you can do your own thing and just be callous about it and wonder why you're not getting better or your health. Because when you don't follow through with what the government wants us to do with wearing masks and wearing gloves, if you don't follow through with it, shame on you. You're not invincible. And I don't want to come around you if I'm in the supermarket and I'm doing shopping. I don't want to. I want to stay away from you because you never know. And a lot of what I found, Mary, is not only the younger generation, but a lot of the senior citizens are not wearing masks.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Yeah, and they look at you, Mom, like you're crazy because you got it on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're coughing, and you know, like I said, you walk away from them, and they walk like this, like you're crazy.
Yeah. You know? And that's the whole thing. Folks, take precaution, not only for other people, but for yourself.
And your family, your grandparents, your mother.
Yeah.
Realize who's next to you.
Yeah. Hey, Mary, guess what I got coming? I got one of those air fryers coming.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah.
I know how it's out.
Yeah. So, we got a stimulus check. So I went out. And for once, I didn't spend my money foolishly.
Yeah, I'm still looking for mine.
I actually think by this weekend, you'll get yours.
Yeah, I'm still looking for it.
Yeah. Well, at least you know it's coming, right?
Yeah.
For all you people who are slamming the political people, who are slamming this person, that person, when you get your stimulus check, if you're not happy with it, send the check back. Send the money back to the people who gave it to you. But if you remember this, appreciate what you get from the government. Appreciate, because it's your tax dollars that you're actually getting.
That's what it is.
It's coming out of, the government isn't giving it to you. We are paying for it out of our taxes.
Yeah, because and money I get from Addie,
Yeah.
I pay taxes on that.
Yeah. Do you really? Yeah. I do on my business. So, well, Mary, I'm going to let you go. And I will talk to you. I'll talk to you on Monday to let me know, or Tuesday to let me know one way or the other. If not, then you can give me a ride.
I should know.
You're right. Okay.
But
So,
she may
folks,
not even say go out at all. Stay home for another week.
that's
don't know
right.
what
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
gonna do.
Well, just let me know. Okay.
All right.
Maybe you could just give me a ride down, whatever. But what I want everybody out there to do: stay safe, stay well, use precautions, wash your hands, wash your face, and take care of yourself. And remember that every day you are the winner.
You're right.
Talk to you later, Mary.
So long. Peter and Mary, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, you're more than
And
welcome.
God bless everybody's heart.
Yeah. Bye-bye now.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Oops.
Jesus, Jim.